During the last tutorial where we looked at fading in and fading out a clip, we discussed something called opacity. You'll know that opacity references the visibility of a clip, so it follows then that at 100% opacity our clip will be fully visible, whereas zero opacity will mean it's totally invisible. For example, at the beginning of our clip we can see that the opacity is right down at the bottom, and we remember that the lower down our clip at this point features, that means it gets closer to invisibility at 0%. Now because this is a fade, then at the start here, our opacity ramp climbs from 0%, but if I move my playhead to around about halfway up the ramp, this clip starts to become more visible by whatever percentage amount this is. And if we look at our program monitor, then we can see that this clip is indeed doing that. It is becoming more visible. And once I move my playhead to this position, where we see that flatlining at 100%, then we see our clip showing at full resolution in our program monitor. Then you'll remember we created a fade out, so our ramp goes the other way, starting at 100%, then reducing down to around about here. Then you can see that our clip in our program monitor is starting to lose its clarity or its visibility. Moving my playhead further over again into the next clip, then we can see that this one is starting to fade in, because we've got that fade in ramp there. And also, once it gets to full opacity, I'll move my playhead to here, then we can see that this clip completely reveals itself. If I move my playhead here, despite the clip being at 100% opacity, now we've moved our playhead, the stacking order for opacity takes precedence. The clip on video track 2 now completely obscures anything below it. The reason that's the case is because our clip on video track 2 is also set to 100% opacity, therefore blocking out anything else below it, despite the clip being 100% opacity below. If I want to blend the two clips together, then I would have to reduce the opacity of this clip on video track 2. We now know how to do this. Well, by reducing this second clip's opacity line, if I take it right down to 0%, then of course the effect of this is that that clip now becomes invisible, thus revealing anything else below it to show through. And we now see that on our program monitor, whereby that second clip on video track 1 now displays fully. If I now drag the opacity line for the clip on video track 2 up to about 54% there, and now you can see that my two clips are blending together. That's because the clip on video track 1 is set to 100%, however the clip above it on video track 2 is now down to just over 50%. Therefore, it's allowing near enough 50% visibility for the clip below it. As a result, we see that merged image there. So if you want to blend clips together, just drag your opacity slider up and down until you find the actual blend that you would prefer. Okay, right, we'll leave looking at clip opacity here, and we'll move forward into the next tutorial. Okay, see you in a moment.